over at Highland Court. It's quite far for us to go, so I thought it was easier to show you some video footage. This field called Huntsbank, and winter wheat, obviously. We're trying a variety called Mayflower for the first time this year, and the reason why we were attracted to it is because firstly it's a group 2, but secondly the main reason it has a very high disease resistance. And this came out of our annual cover crop last year, so it had a winter one and then followed by a spring that was grazed off in the spring, and then this was drilled at the beginning of October at about 275 seeds per square metre, and it hasn't had an insecticide. This field has had 141 kilos of total nitrogen, of which 30 kilos are from the sewage sludge that we've applied prior to the crop, which in hindsight I think we could have lowered by probably another 20%. And the other thing which we're really excited about is, if you look at the plant here, this has only had one fungicide. So normally you obviously have your T1s, T2s and T3s. In this case, the only one we put on is T3 on the ear for the rust. So we put on half a litre of tebuconazole, and that's it. And this is very much an illustration of the journey that we want to take for sort of integrated farm management and reducing our artificial inputs by using things like natural disease resistance.
Here we are down at Crixhall Farm, the second wheat field. We chose X-Days as it seems to be the best second wheat variety that we can grow here. This field had a cover crop before, a catch crop, and then it was drilled in the middle of October with X-Days at 300 seeds a metre squared. It then had a tailored fungicide programme to suit its needs, as well as tissue testing to tweak the trace elements as required. It had 150 kilos of nitrogen at variable rates spread over it, which equates to about 15 kilos per tonne. This also is our best soil down here, being brick earth, and therefore it seems to be the highest yielding part of the farm. And as you can see, the soil health has improved drastically.
Well, as you can see, these beans are over 6 foot tall, which is quite impressive for some beans. Now, they were drilled at the back end of October, about 30 seeds per metre, 32, and a variety called Vespa, and it was on top of a cover crop. So we had a cover crop first, then we drilled it. And the key thing I think we learnt with how well they've done this time is that we drilled them a good 6 inches into the ground. And I think that is what's probably made all of the difference for this year. What else have we done? We've done no insecticide, one fungicide, and trace element, and that's about it really. And I've never seen beans that are taller than me, and these are a good 7 foot, I would say.
Here we're standing in a Crusoe wheat field that we've done this trial this year with microbiology. We've applied this product on about 3 hectares of the field to see if it makes a difference, improving soil health, improving crop health, and hopefully eventually yield. So far, the measures that we've seen, the difference is the crop's thicker, it's taller, and it's had a bit more vigour.